bash ability, if I recall correctly. There we go. Let's interrupt using that. I want to get nice and close. And, there you go. Follow up with a charge. Epic Catacombs. Yeah. Again, I'm up for whatever this game has to offer, so... I like to do a couple of dungeons, some fight some bosses, then maybe do some PvP. You're apparently so angry with this GM. We're fine. Relax. I think you jelly, honestly. Uh-oh. Ooh, I managed to dodge out of that, I think, so that's not too bad. There you go. I say, you know, the normal mode stuff does seem to be pretty easy, but I don't really know how much of it is me being carried by these guys, or whether or not it's actually got more to do with the fact that the content is just quite simple. Obviously, you know, hard mode is fine and all, but I don't know if there's any kind of dodge mechanic, not dodge mechanic, what am I talking about? Any kind of gear check mechanic involved where you just can't do it until you've done the normal mode or whatever. Alright, onward, shall we? Apparently there's a pretty massive difference. Again, I wonder if it's got anything to... Hello. Oh! Hello! How are you doing? Yes, quite. Oh, jeez! I probably shouldn't have spoken too soon. Right, these guys are under level, so... Yeah, that is to be expected, so... We are doing an easy dungeon, and we are 5 levels higher, and we are wearing legendary gear, so... That's the difficulty comparison going on there. Apparently use a lot of rolling to avoid this stuff that this guy does. Makes sense. There you go, you can have some of that. It's nice just to be able to roll straight away and not have that be an actual ability. Too many MMOs do that. Like, oh hey, rolling. Yeah, that's an ability. You press 2 to roll. It's like, no, you just... Ooh, wow. You just... double tap in whatever direction, the Unreal Tournament style of things, and then you can do whatever you want from there. Oh, looks... Ew, yeah, that looks unpleasant. At least it would be if we were appropriate level. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think when I played this at E3, this was kind of what I was hoping for. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near that. Let's F3 out of that. I took a lot of damage there. Wow. Alright. I'll use pacification. I'm such a noob getting hit by that. I was trying to dodge under it and I failed miserably. Reminds me of my chivalry session earlier today. That didn't go down very well. Jeez. Yeah. Alright. It's okay. Okay. I accept it. It's actually not that easy. Not at all. I was going to try and grab whatever that is. I assumed it was some kind of healing item. Yes, it is. There we go. Alright, we'll go for it. That's good. I like the challenge. That's what I was hoping for from a game like this.
Dangerous. I have to protect Marisha.
Get back here. Where the balls is he going? I'm being a massive noob at the moment. Do I have potions? I didn't even see that I had any. What do I have? I have a costume potion. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you can costume items. Yeah, that's the transmogrification system. Or, well, the costume system, which came in, I think, in City of Heroes. It may be even before that. Alright, these guys aren't messing around. Oh! Yeah, and that is on easy, and we are several levels too high for this dungeon, so, okay. Alright. Yep, I accept you can die in this game. That's important. That's what I would expect. There we go. Wonderful. Loot all the things. Craft some cool loot from it later, hopefully. Although I am already wearing extremely cool loot. Let's get into the fighting. I probably shouldn't be using that charge move all the time as well. It's pretty stupid. I'm gonna charge into everything. It's clearly not gonna slaughter me horribly. Uh-oh. Spook. Little soon. Ah!
This skill is not yet available.
There we go. I want my whirlwind back. Now, it's weird, because that looked like a dodge, but I guess it wasn't. Yeah, you saw that. That's... There we go. I mean, that was a dodge. It seems like there's a bit of a timing issue there. It may just be me being a scrub-a-nub-nub, but... It almost seems like I'm going for the dodge and I don't get it. Maybe I have to trigger it earlier. And honestly, it's probably more of a practice issue than anything else. The dodge is very responsive. Like, as soon as I double tap, it does it pretty much straight away. Yeah, I haven't been using that at all, so... There you go. Follow up with the whirlwind spin. Charge through the center. Which, as ineffective as it is rather fun. So that's really the only reason I'm using it. No, you don't have to right click to pan. It happens whatever. You just move the mouse around. Because the clicking is, at least the cursor is by default disabled. You enable it by pressing escape. So yeah, you pan around just moving the mouse. As you can see, kind of like that. You can probably change that, but this is more appropriate considering it's a more action style of game. Go to the very end of the room and look left. There is an Easter egg. Oh, hello. He was probably just lying to me. He's like, go there, there's an Easter egg. No, there isn't. It's actually just a bunch of people trying to kill me. Nothing but lies. Horrible lies. I wish I did have time to play this. You know, the basic fact of the matter is that I don't. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll let me keep this character and I can just run dungeons with it. That would, of course, involve me trying to find out how to play the game, but, you know. I'll eventually figure it out. I've kind of got it by default anyway. There's not a lot to really learn, at least in the combat system, if you've already played games like WoW, Guild Wars 2, and Terra. Go to the very end and look left. That's... No, you liar! See what ended up happening? Because I listened to that guy? Yeah. Nothing but lies. You sit upon a throne of lies. Need more Nocturne. There we go. I hate you so very much. Oh, I found friends. Great success. Thank you. I'm interested in people's definition of grindy. What do you mean, exactly? What does grindy mean? Because I remember what grindy used to mean. What grindy used to mean was you had to do the same repetitive task over and over again in order to reach your objective. Is that the case, or is that not the case? I would definitely love to know. Or a few mob grinding issues, it would seem. Get a full set, you need to run the zones for about 20 to 25 runs. Okay. Ah, I see. Well, that's every MMO ever, though. Like, we had to do that in WoW as well. Yeah, I don't... You know, that's not something I'm too concerned about. I think if you're already into games like this, then you pretty much understand by default that that's what you're going to have to do. I'm not saying it's not a flaw, I'm just saying it's an inherent flaw of the entire genre. It's something that needs to be figured out at some point. but I don't think